carload of donation stuff.
Yep.
And we're going to go pick up the Prius.
We're going to pick our Prius up because the catalytic converters were stolen right out in our driveway, and we had to go get them replaced, so we took it to our dependable mechanic.
Yeah. So when we put a video up, you guys said, some of you guys had it happen too, a lot of you guys had it happen,
Yeah.
but your insurance covered it. So checked into our homeowner's insurance, and I think it would have covered it, but it was $2,500 deductible. And we're like, no.
The catalytic converters cost $2,500.
Themselves, and not including the labor.
Yeah.
And so we went through our auto insurance, and it was just a $500 deductible.
Yeah. So that was a good tip, because we didn't think about it. We were just like, we're just screwed.
Yeah. While Steve was researching it, he found like a plate thing. What's it called?
It's a cat cover.
Cat guard.
Cat guard?
I think that's what it's called. Cat
Oh,
guard.
cat guard sounds better.
It's not so you don't run over cats. It's for a catalytic converter guard.
Yep.
So it's like a shield plate that you put on there. And I can't wait to see what it looks like.
I'll
I have
show
no
you
idea.
guys. Yeah, we'll show you a video when we get our car. But yeah, it covers your. It just makes it. The guys are not going to try to steal it. They'd have to steal your car to get it because it's going to take too long.
And it wasn't like $300 or something?
It was $315 for the cat guard.
Is cheaper than the deductible for if we had to do this again, and I'm sure insurance would go up if it happened again. But so it was worth it because our car apparently is like the biggest thing that gets stolen for these catalytic converters is the Prius.
Here's why Priuses are so popular. There's two catalytic converters. They're easy to cut because the metal on the pipes that hook to it, your exhaust, is very thin because it's not a heavy-duty vehicle. And even if it's an older Prius, since it has an electric motor, it's not pushing a lot of heat through those catalytic converters, which burns that precious metal that they're after. Because the metal that's in there, it does get burned up. Like the smart guys will not get like really old vehicles where there's not going to be much of that stuff in there. So that's the reason. But it's super easy with the Prius. When it first happened, I on that video I said, yeah, they could do it in a minute. I saw a video where they can do it in 30 seconds. Literally take ours off in 30 seconds.
Wow.
With it, they use a reciprocating saw and R1 on a grinder handle, but the reciprocating one reaches, like, you could reach right up in there. You can see how easy it is, and it just cuts through that stuff like butter.
So after that happened, I got on, I think, the Nextdoor app and the Ring app.
Oh yeah.
And other people had their catalytic converter stolen also. On the street over, somebody did.
One drove through our neighborhood
and just got some. And then in another neighborhood over, somebody did that same night.
Yep.
So it was just a quick little boom, boom, boom. Everybody got their catalytic converter stolen. But we got cameras back up after we painted the house. I hadn't put them up. The cameras are back up.
Yep.
Got a spotlight thing, a little solar light out front now.
Yep. You could see really good at night with it, like on a camera. That's a good night vision or whatever it is. Like
Yeah, I'll put a link to those. They are so good. It's a 2-pack
really
on Amazon. I saw them on the Bargain Buys Home Edition, and they put on the Bargain Buys Pet Edition. But it so they are on coupon all the time. Maybe it'll be a sale then too. But they're great. So we got a 2-pack. Amanda got a 2-pack. She loves hers. We were gonna put them on the patio, but just put it right out front. It's got a little solar panel, and it works great.
Yeah, you can see really clear. And
yeah, and they were cheap. Like, I think it was $20-something for 2 of them, and
let me get this
well worth
stuff
it.
dropped off, and we'll tell you what happened to our neighbors.
Yeah, we're at Salvation Army. Hold on. I love dropping off here. It's so fast.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Run by Michael's real quick just to see if that stuff didn't get picked up.
So, Heather texted and said, oh my gosh, can I borrow your car real quick to take Alex to school? That's our next door neighbor. She said somebody broke into our car and stole her.
The trunk was open. She didn't want to touch it.
She wanted the cops were coming. So Steve took Alex to school, and then she waited for the cops. But and she said, can I check your cameras? We looked at the cameras, and for some reason the cameras were taking still shots instead of video, so we didn't get it. But we did get a still shot of the guy, and he came around at 2 in the morning and was checking. We got a picture of him checking our door handle.
Our FJ Cruiser. Even
just going around. Yeah. So in her car, he normally doesn't leave her purse in the car, but she left it in the car, and he didn't get it. It was underneath the seat, which is crazy. But Annie had gone out to the car, their daughter, and done something and she forgot to lock it.
There was some expensive stuff that they didn't take because they're stupid.
Yeah.
It's a guy, so that guy didn't take because he was stupid. And she got an alert. Like when I came back from dropping Alex off, I was talking to her out there, and she said, well, they didn't get the Cutco knife, which are expensive, and she was looking at the stuff they didn't get, and then she goes, and they didn't get, she had a bunch of gift cards she got for Alex, like $300 and some worth, probably just to this one place over here where all the kids will go hang out, because he's such a good kid that he deserves those things.
Yeah.
And then she was walking by the front and she saw the sleeve for it on the ground. She goes, they did get those cards. So they stole those gift cards, which is nothing you can do about that. They can't catch that. And then she had an alert on her phone that a credit card, she said a credit card she never uses, and it was at Walmart. So,
and the guy was at Walmart trying to buy stuff, like several transactions. Police came, and they were going to go to Walmart and review the footage if they had some. But what was weird was on the Ring app and the Nextdoor app, everybody was posting it. Like, guy with a bag across his shoulder, crossbody bag, was found checking doors, my door, beware, that kind of thing. So he was hitting all the neighborhoods.
All over, yeah.
It was crazy.
He covered some ground.
Yeah.
And it's so eerie, like, it's just eerie seeing somebody like casually, just real relaxed.
He looked like a regular guy.
Yeah, and he knows about the cameras because of the way he had a hat on, and you could tell that he
didn't seem to care. This was like an operation. Like, okay, I'm going to hit these neighborhoods, you hit these or whatever.
Just to see somebody out there at that time of the night trying to open your car door, seeing if your car door's unlocked. It's so bizarre.
One of the videos, the guy had like, it looked like a car battery in his hand, or like the little box that you jumper cable with.
Maybe it was something to cut
He just took that was in his hand, and then he had stuff in his bag. So when the police came, there was a lady down the street. Her car got broken into by the guy. Just what is going on in our neighborhood? It's always been so safe and quiet, and all of a sudden it's like
it can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a very risky one in our neighborhood because to get back in that far, you don't have a lot of ways out.
No, you could get trapped if the cops came.
You're coming into dead ends, or you get the wrong homeowner that catches you. It was just so weird after with catalytic converters, and then that happening. It was, what are the odds?
I know.
I was thinking maybe they came back to try to, to see if the car wasn't there, see if we got another catalytic converter.
Steve's hoping they go look under there, and they're like, oh.
It'd be fun to catch them, but it is terrible. It's a terrible feeling. We felt bad about the catalytic converters. Feel worse for our neighbor because that was really invasive. That was like, when you're out and about, you should check the big corporate stores' dumpsters and see if they're throwing away any useful items.
I'm gonna go look real quick. We just came from a donation. I'm gonna go peek in here. I don't even think we have a grabber in here or a phone, but I gotta at least look because we're here.
All right, I'll give you guys a play-by-play. She's walking up to the dumpster. Oh. She's glancing around. No grabbers, so she's looking around like she wanted a stick or something. There's a stick. Yeah, there's always a stick laying around when you need one. Oh wait, this is just cardboard. I'll wedge it, and if it folds over, I might get hit. You want me to come hold the lid?
What?
You want me to hold the lid?
Yeah.
Flip it all the way back so it doesn't collapse on you. Push it all the way back.
It's okay, I just have to check one or two things.
Okay, I tried to get her to, so if it collapses, it won't fall on her. She says she's checking one or two things. So anyways, while she's doing that fun stuff, I sit here and work really hard on, whatever I'm doing at the time, which is nothing. Oh, she's all in there. And you guys heard me offer to help. So don't waste your time leaving a comment saying, why isn't he helping? Because I'm married to somebody who's independent. She is her own person. She's wearing flip-flops. dumpster dive. And I never tell her what to do. That'd be ridiculous. And by the way, she likes it. So, why ain't I doing it? Okay, looks like it nothing. Oh no. Oh no. No. Told you. I knew it. Now you guys heard me say push it all the way back. You guys heard that. So how do you think, how successful would I be if I told her, let me go do it? I wouldn't be successful at all. She does what she wants. So there, I've answered the comment. Why doesn't he help? Uh-oh, I gotta go help. I gotta go grab that box. Okay, so anyways.
Whoops, was not expecting that.
So anyways, I'm so glad that I told them, I was telling them, hey, don't, just so y'all can answer the comment about what do I do when she's doing that, why ain't I helping, is because if she needs help, she will ask.
Yeah.
She doesn't want help. I'm not making her do this. She loves to do this. Okay, this is all her, not me.
I totally would have asked for help if I needed it, and he offered, and I don't want it. I don't want it. I want to do it myself, and it was really fast.
Even when I told her to push the lid all the way back so it won't fall on you, I'm not going to keep telling her that. She chose that.
Yeah, it was worth the risk. If it fell on me, no big deal. It's not like a heavy lid or anything.
Yep.
It was my choice. I could have flipped it.
I'm just glad that they
got to witness it.
No, they got to see that, hey, I don't have a choice. You guys act like I'm in charge of her or she's in charge of me. It doesn't work that way. We're our own people.
Yep.
We're married, but it doesn't mean that
if he forced me to just do stuff, I would, no way.
Yeah.
This is me. I want to do it. I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah. So back off, Steve.
I don't want, why isn't he helping the woman? Do I need help?
No.
That's all the time that I always
She
want to
does
write.
it better than me. She enjoys it more than me. So anyways, enough of that rant.
You guys already know.
Back to the car. So we will show you a picture of the cat guard. Our mechanic did a great job. Our mechanic also had his stolen from his house.
That was another cool thing, was the insurance company let us use our mechanic.
The insurance company first said they have a list of places to go to. A tow truck, they actually had the tow also. So we said, we'll use your tow guy, but we want to go to our mechanic. They had to set it up. You have to get a guy, an adjuster, to go out there, check out the shop, and then they schedule the tow truck. No, the tow truck guy was first. This was what was sketchy. The tow truck guy is first. We set him up. He drops the car off. The next day, the inspector shows up, which if they didn't like the place, they'd already towed the car there. And I even brought that up to the insurance people, but they went and inspected it, and it was good. And then when they do the job, the guy comes out, there's an adjuster, and then there's an inspector. So there's like a tow truck, an adjuster, and an inspector. And then the inspector makes sure that he's, that it's truly, our catalytic converter is not on the car. Like we're not pulling a scam. The mechanic's not doing a scam.
Never even thought about that. That had to be something that happens all the time.
Nobody's safe from that catalytic converter thieves. So if you do have, I'm not going to tell you which vehicles, obviously Prius is, but depending on the age of your vehicle, there's some vehicles that are going to be harder for them. But imagine if you were, like we've drove cross country before. Could you imagine if we were in a hotel in Deming, New Mexico, because we went through there many times, right?
Yeah.
You're just in some hotel out somewhere and they steal your catalytic converter. You know how long it took us just to get through the process? Just to get our car back, it's been days.
Yeah.
So, that's brutal.
That would be awful if we had to call it in, and then it's whenever they can schedule a tow truck, and then when they get the inspector got to go, and then it has to get performed, ordered, and hopefully parts are in. And then they got to come back out and inspect it again.
Meanwhile, you're on your
stuck
vacation for X number of days,
car.
and you're trying to get to Texas to see your family.
I'm glad
What
it
do you
happened
do?
here.
You know, like seriously, you would be stuck.
Yeah.
Once we get the car, we'll show you guys the cat guard and recommend getting that, guys. If you have a car that you feel like it would be a possible victim. And I think they said that most of them are stolen not from your driveway, they're stolen like in parking lots and stuff.
Yeah, so if you don't want to get stuck in Deming, New Mexico.
Yeah, nothing against Deming. We've used
What are the chances that Deming's going to have a Toyota dealership nearby to get the part from?
It won't be nearby, probably.
No.
Again, no knock on Deming.
No, we've eaten there many times.
That's
when
why
we've spent the night there.
We know the names because it's been a stopping point for us.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life.
Hi.
Steph's over there.
I see how they do it. Why this is such a deterrent? Because man, that had to be hard for that guy to get under here. And
it wasn't though. You look, Steph, right here. There's that slot.
Yeah.
They reached through it and they cut it off there, and then they cut it off back there. There's no. Once they do that, there was nothing impeding them.
With this though, I could see a typical screw gun. There isn't room for it enough inches to have that exact bit, which is a weird bit.
Yeah, they didn't do any screwing. Yeah, this would be.
And it would be a hard angle.
It's just too much time. This would really creates a lot of time for them to get it.
Wow.
Not worth it to them.
We should put one on the 4Runner. It's cheaper than our deductible.
Yeah, but there's already like for off-road stuff on there. It makes it too hard for them.
The FJ or the 4Runner?
Both.
Oh. Alright, well this is cool. I wasn't expecting it to be so wide. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a big old shield now.
Plus, if we run over things, it'll have a little extra protection.
Yeah, we could just try bouncing around on things.
Yeah. You know how bags always get caught under your car when you drive over them? One less place to get stuck.
Oh, yeah. So anyways.
Nice.
It's the cat shield and it's worked out.